amazing plays going in live here. All right, with one more match, hopefully get one more match here as we're getting on into the game. Setting it on up, it is locked on to AZ here. Jumping it on down, throwing it in. AZ goes and bobs it on up, throwing it over, missing just barely as he jumps on in. Getting it on over, and Soul makes a shot. Very unfortunate. We just barely didn't see that. Let's go ahead into the replay here. Zomster tossed it into the corner. Soul bumped it up and just made a clean over 2 people. Shot for the goal there. Oh my Che. Wow, what a play. What a nice little 9-second shot there. AZ and Zomster popping it on down. Bowtie bringing it back into the corner here, getting it set up. We do see as it goes on in, Zomster is trying to bring it over to the blue side, tossing it down. AZ gets a nice defensive play against him, tossing it over with an aerial, barely getting it off the backboard there. Soul repositioning it to the center. Mr. G tossing it into the corner, bringing it back over to blue side. AZ going and catching the ball, but they get a shot. Mr. G from across court. Threw it from the corner. Here we go, off the wall, jumping on down, bouncing it over on top of AZ, which got it into the goal there. Oh my Che, folks. There you saw it. Well played, well played. The game's tied up with 4.5 minutes left on the clock. Bringing it on down, we see Mr. G here, who made that amazing play, getting ready to take it on tone, but Bowtie goes and gets the board with a nice little pass up here. Here we see Soul goes, takes the shot over, gets the backboard play off, and Bowtie pops it on into the goal like no tomorrow. Very nice, very nice. Wow. All right, off to a good kickoff start here. Bowtie and Let Go, tossing it on down. AZ going back onto the sideboard, popping on over, getting a nice little aerial dribble as he tosses it on over to his teammate. Bowtie popping on down, just barely missing that shot there. Soul bringing it on in the heat. For the last, Let Go was able to make a defensive play. Let Go tossing on over. Here we see him bringing it down. Bowtie with a nice contested pinch. Bringing it on over. Zomster is tossing into the corner where AZ is going to make a nice little play off the wall here. Bringing down that dribble. Let Go popping it on over back to blue side where Soul's in the corner ready to catch. Let Go pops it off the wall there as Bowtie and Zomster go and contest for the ball as AZ pops it out of the corner there. And here we see a nice little double tap coming from Mr. G, bringing it out of the corner and over to Soul, who, oh my goodness, he just kind of maneuvered it around a couple players there slowly on the ground with a little play, and they got the defensive play. A little demo onto Zomster from Bowtie. A little back and forth going in strong. Let Go popping it on down. Bowtie with the catch. Bringing it on over. Tosses it with an aerial, but making the shot in the corner. Trying to get a nice save, but alas, didn't quite make it. Bowtie popped it up with the boost. Threw it on up into the corner. Mr. G right there. Popped it onto the corner. Trying to make that defensive play, but it just barely hit the edge and threw it back into the goal. Very unfortunate for North Dakota there. Off to the next kickoff. Soul getting it back over here. Bowtie catching it from blue side, bringing it back to orange, and AZ getting ready to make another shot. Soul's getting ready to catch the ball from Zomster here into the corner. Mr. G get denied by AZ, throwing it on down. Let Go is over here, getting the ball to blue side, tossing it into the corner, trying to make a nice little set up play here. Bowtie pops it onto the orange side. Mr. G barely misses the catch. Zomster also missing the catch, and Bowtie tossing it over to Soul in the center, who makes a nice shot, but Mr. G with the turnaround comeback was in the goal, but alas, AZ makes it back into the golden for a nice shot there here. Let's take a look at this play, folks. AZ popped it off the wall, and to jump it over, Let Go, and Mr. G just wasn't quick enough for the ball as AZ threw it on into the goal. All right, here we are to the kickoff. Soul and Mr. G right down the middle in the center field. Brought it to a dead stop. Tossing it back over to orange field, though, was the Griz. Throwing it down. Bowtie trying to make another shot. Not quite making and securing that in as they got a nice defensive goalie play there. AZ pops it on over to Bowtie as he gets a demo on Let Go. Bringing it down in. They are bumping it out of the corner here with Mr. G. Soul and Mr. G were popping it on out getting it in the corner here. Mr. G goes and catches it, bringing it back to blue side, but Bowtie gets a wall ricochet over where Let Go catches it. Soul goes and jumps on over with a nice little defensive positioning here, pops it on over to the ceiling to get a nice little wall action there, but Let Go beat him to the ball just barely. AZ popping it on over to the corner here, getting a nice little center reset for Bowtie to potentially catch it, but Soul gets a nice defensive play on to North Dakota there, and Bowtie bringing it on down. AZ is getting the pressure. Bowtie's in the corner with Let Go, trying to get it off the corner, and Let Go brought it all over here. Soul's bumping Zomster off the ball. AZ tossing it on up. It's off the backboard, almost getting that double tap shot to make it in, but alas, he got denied, and Mr. G bringing the ball over to the corner here. Soul's gonna go ahead and get ready to make a defensive play as AZ goes and catches the ball instead, popping it off the backboard into the corner here. Here we see Let Go catch it, trying to get a dribble, but AZ goes and denies him. Mr. G goes and catches it from AZ, getting him off the ball, popping on down. We have 1 minute left on the clock, 4-1. Tossing on down here. North Dakota's got to make 3 more points before it goes down to a minute to go into overtime. And here we are dropping on down. Bowtie's applying the pressure with AZ in the corner here, getting a nice little flip onto the Let Go there. And Soul's going and catching the ball with AZ popping off the wall here. Bowtie's going to go and catch the ball, throwing it on down. Mr. G is throwing it on down. Zomster goes. There's 30 seconds left on the clock, bringing it on in. Soul's throwing it on down with Mr. G, popping it over to blue side. Bowtie with the catch, bringing it back over to the orange. Over here, Let Go is in the corner with Mr. G, popping off that corner here. Zomster catches it and throws it on over, but alas, AZ brings the pressure back to orange side. 10 on the clock going on in. I don't think North Dakota can make it back from here as they get bumped left and right. Mr. G trying to do some plays. AZ off the wall here, throwing it on down, and University of Montana takes the win. What an amazing shutout. Griz Silver almost got them to make not a single goal, but just at the beginning of the match here, North Dakota was able to make their first goal of the night. University of Montana does take the win as it was the 3 of 5 shutout for the